Yup.
Hello, my friends. Good morning and welcome. Sorry, we got bored. We were tired of waiting, so I was like, forget about it. And I was starting to make coffee, and C-Dub says, they want to see you make coffee. And I'm like, I'm going to die before that happens, so let's roll. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Good morning.
Yeah. We good? Everybody happy? Happy, healthy? Can't hear any of you guys.
Hot.
It's hot as H over here. What is it? 82 already? But I think the heat wave is coming this way from what I saw on the interwebs. Is everyone having a terrific Sunday? Does anybody have anything to share? Super duper early in the day? Guess not. I figure we'll just do this and then cut it. And that's it. Game over. That's it. Rest of the day. I did notice one of my friends on there that I think he thought I was being rude to him on the YouTubes, but I wasn't.
Who?
I don't want to call him out by name, but I wasn't. I was just defending myself. But he's on, so I guess he doesn't hate me.
Thanks,
anyway.
Brandon. We already got a audio is good, and we didn't even have to ask.
Yeah. We had to get new mics because of all the freaking struggles we were having. So all we did was just got the upgraded version of the ones we used to have. And they do work super well. But see, it's got this, they put white writing on the thing to advertise for themselves. So it's very obvious that I'm wearing a mic in this region. But hey, whatever. It should be clearer because they've updated them. We played around.
Krav McGlock said you can call me out.
Well, you didn't do anything. I just, well, let's see. If it was pre 5 a.m., which it was my time, I wasn't all the way through my coffee. But no, really, just shut your face. Just kidding.
Josh, 99.99. Josh.
Hey, Josh is on.
Cup. I use it all the time.
Oh yeah, it's in here. She actually made sure she had it. Like she uses it.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
She thought it was lame and kind of hated you for getting it at first.
I did not. Give me a hush.
I made that up. No, what she did say was, wow, I love it. And then now all three of the girls use them religiously. Like it's replaced the T.Kell brand cups. And I shudder to ask how much the real ones cost. Well, look at this.
Hey, my mom said, Daddy says to tell you all how proud he is.
Well, thank you. We're proud of you.
Daddy.
Oh my gosh, I'm just going to throw up.
Hey, John Keelan said, God is good. I've made it home after 18 days of ICU rehab. Thanks for prayers. I should show you my notepad, John. I had you in there.
Yeah.
Praying for you.
Yeah.
Put your name in there. And I do that for any of y'all if y'all ask for prayer.
For sure. Like totes. Hey, look, do my little thing over here.
Oh, I'm slow.
It's all right. I'll just stand here and do this awkwardly. You just let me know when you're there.
I'm there.
So this is what I was talking about, Krav McGlock. So I've been kind of working on making these extended grips for you simians out there that have giant hands. Actually, I've had these ready to go for quite a while. But we just haven't been able to get them in production yet. But this is the most updated version. This is actually a one piece. It just slides over the whole thing. And then this is just a false screw so you can run a lanyard through it. But I don't know. I really, really want to do these and get them out. So it's not that this is an isolated thing. There are a handful of people that say that they don't like the grip on these.
He said, hell yeah.
There's like, a handful, meaning you and one other person. And your brother, actually. Just kidding. But yeah, you're both in that list. A few other people. But I love it. But I don't know. Aesthetically, because of the way the handle naturally sweeps down. Any hoosers. But that was kind of what I was saying.
I'm going to take you off or you?
You can. I mean, they're seeing all this other fancy stuff. Let me move my water out of the way. My coffee water. You guys see this over here?
I took you off.
I'm just going to stand here awkwardly and not look there. I'm going to keep staring here like you're still there. Anyway, let's make coffee. Dang. Is Fish Ranch on here yet?
Yeah, I saw Fish Ranch.
Okay.
Fish Ranch. Why is your name Fish Ranch?
He obviously wrangles fish for a living. He just left the ER off.
Ranch of fish.
So look, we're going to start off early with a gift. See this? So he got me this because I eat coffee every day of my life. So I've already washed it. So what this is a boil and brew French press. And he probably saw me splash myself trying to use the French press with the Israeli coffee that one other time recently. So what I decided to do was test it out. You can't see, but I have my jet boil beneath here. So I just have regular coffee. I don't know how much to put in here, C-Dub.
Don't make it too strong, because then I won't be able to.
This is a big thing.
He said 11 fish tanks.
Oh, so you are
really
quite literally
fish
ranching fishes. Or fish. My dad had fish when we were growing up. Lots of exotic ones. My dad did everything, kind of like me. All right. Anyway, we're going to make some coffee. I love French press style coffee, so this will be great.
These 100 folks got some bonus content. We started 5 minutes early.
That's right. Are we even at not 1 minute? Yeah, I just figured, let's do this coffee thing since she yelled me, basically. And that's how I say it. She yelled me.
Which ones are EDC? Hold on, I lost it. Let me go back up here.
Man, that's a lot of flipping water. I probably needed more grounds.
Which ones are EDC, CG, like the Night Stalker? Combat grade? You mean which ones are combat grade like the Night Stalker?
Well,
the Nighthawk is the only other CG, right?
Well, as we do the improvements to each one, like the combatant is technically in that CG group now because it's, man, I'm super nervous. I'm going to throw coffee all over this room.
Oh, it'll just make it more interesting.
Every time I freaking scorch myself. Sheesh. Let's turn this way. Somebody gave me a donation to get a new one of these that I didn't have to use a lighter with.
It was Brandon Maples.
And I'm gonna freaking damn. Obviously, I didn't do it yet.
I'm surprised YouTube doesn't like cut this off.
Please, yeah,
dangerous or something.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, we don't do anything dangerous here. All this is just fake. None of these are real. Lies, but we're not touching them.
Yeah, Krav. We do have some CG sheets. I will look at the inventory.
Yeah, all the sheets have been updated too. So they all have the micro rivets now. So I need to find my spoon.
But you can email for anything.
Where's the flipping thing? Oh.
Just so y'all know, for anything that shows out of stock, typically not the knives, but the accessories or sheaths.
That's because we don't have time.
There's possibly we possibly have them. We just don't have time to update inventory.
We've been interviewing people this week.
Yeah, we've been inventory.
That too. Inventorying people.
You messed me up.
Inventorying people. We're just counting them.
Interviewing people.
We really
try to help us because we really just can't do it all. We want to, but it's just not possible. Good morning, EF. That's your friend, honey.
I know who EF is.
He says, good morning, Tim and Camera Queen. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, sir. He gave you that name. Did you remember that?
Uh-huh. Brenna Cosmic. I already said this on Patreon, but I got my 001. Been carrying it ever since. It's incredible.
Wicked, right? I didn't oversell it. So there's proof.
Good morning, Cheryl and Joey.
Good morning, Cheryl and Joey. Where's Stephen and Joey? So now we have to differentiate.
We got
the Joeys.
Brandon Maples, $20. You ain't gonna have any hair left on your arms from that jet boil.
Jet hair remover. That's our newest thing. We're gonna go into, what do they call those people that steal people's money to make them bald?
No, I'm sorry, Regina. I did take that. I had that pink one and I took it to the shop.
What?
For them to clean it up, and Brandon's too busy. So hopefully we'll have it next week. I said I was going to bring that pink next week.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't have the anti-rust stuff. He took it to his house. Mm-hmm. Freaking lame-o loser.
Macula Jr. No, all the piranhas have not shipped. We
haven't started shipping them.
We did ship a few, and some people took the old sheath. But
yeah, if you want the old sheath, which I actually did improve, if you saw the little Patreon video, if you're not a patron, you're wrong. Just kidding. No, I mean, we do release videos over there more often than we do on the YouTubes. Man,
where's Camera Cat?
Wandering around. The door's open. She'll wander in here at some point.
Trust Monkey wants to know.
Somewhere.
Angry Tom's hat next door. I have a question about the Sage Grouse leather slips. They go so fast. I don't know what that is. You talking about our leather sheaths?
Sage.
What was another company?
Yeah.
That's not us.
Yeah, there's only one T.Kell Knives, and we don't make a...
Hey, thank you, Matthew McClard, for the $1.99.
Thanks, brother.
And Joey and Steven are here.
Good morning, Joey.
Hey, Joey.
I love that picture.
Picture.
That was awesome. That was awesome. You look like you were fitting to go make hay with some corn. That didn't make any sense at all. I'll just stop talking because I don't know how to speak.
Andrew, he asked if there's any 001s available for purchase. Missed the drop. If I say there's 001s left on here, then I'm going to get a million emails. So
I did make
here's
a bunch.
A secret tip. If there's something you're looking for, send an email. Because
if I answer it, I'm going to tell you no. And
then everybody will ask for it.
Yeah. Wink, 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 wink. No, I mean, here's the thing. We're making a lot more knives right now than we're selling.
No to y'all.
Did you guys get the email about we're not going to do the drop on the 1st? What is that, tomorrow? Because I want to ship. So that drop for July 1 that was going to be July 1, we're not doing it. I'm not looking at you guys. I'm just trying to keep from boiling my wiener.
And we've had about 3 questions about Raiders. So
Raiders are almost done. They're almost done. So they'll be
late.
Yeah, they're going to be late.
Sorry, we're very sorry about that.
Yeah, it just, with all of our shipping woes, I mean, it pushed those back. So another reason why I'm not doing the July 1 drop, because it's supposed to have Night Stalkers on it again, Piranhas on it again. I think that's the only thing we were doubling up on to release again. And I just didn't feel right doing that if, it's just being weird, sorry, if people hadn't gotten Night Stalkers and Piranhas.
Somebody was asking where our Overlord Hunter was, and I was about to say Hunter wakes up late. He sets an alarm for this, so, but he's here.
He's here. Yeah, we got to have a moderator in case anybody decides to be dumb. Is anybody dumb? I don't think people are dumb anymore, are they?
I wouldn't want to do this if I was Hunter. If I was like somebody that slept really late, I wouldn't want to set an alarm to do this.
Well, I mean, he's in Arizona. It's not that late.
Hey, he sleeps till like 2 o'clock.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Oh, for real? Like, you have a night shift job?
Yeah.
Your night shift job?
No, he doesn't have a night shift.
Discord?
He's just a night owl.
I thought she was being rude to you. I was going to stand up for you, but it turns out.
No, sometimes, seriously, sometimes I will be.
Why is this taking so the jet? Sorry.
Hey, I'm trying to say something.
Look,
sometimes
I'll
be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and
I am every day.
I'll get up and be doing like Instagram messages, and Hunter will be on there like still up.
Still up, or
yeah, he'll be
waking up crazy early.
Still up at 4, and I just get up in the morning at 4.
Yeah, like when we deal with some overseas distribution, we used to have. I would send emails.
Said I'm hungover, but I'm here.
Yeah, I'm not. Man, can you imagine me drunk? Takes a lot, but yeah, makes him pretty chill. I don't get all like excitable and crazy. Just work too much now. Like, I pass out. I don't even have time. If I try to even pour me a glass of whiskey, I'd pass out before I got back to the chair with it.
A lot of people are saying it's 7 o'clock in Arizona. Yeah, it's pretty early for Hunter to get up and do this.
He's probably hungover too.
So for the person that asked about the 001s, I do have one I'm going to give away today. I think it's slightly blemished, but
yeah, I saw it.
I saw it and I stole it. I stole it for the giveaway.
Yeah,
I just looked around.
We went over to the shop this morning.
And I said, can I have that for the giveaway?
Yeah, I mean, do I ever tell her no on anything in the whole wide world?
It has a red handle, so don't bid if you don't like it.
Look, man, when you're not using that specific jet boil cup, this takes a million freaking years. There's nothing jet about this.
Hey, you don't dog on Fish Ranch's gift.
He didn't have anything to do with the jet boil.
But look, when you got that, you were really excited.
I know. I'm already using it, but it's nothing disparaging against him.
Hey, William Gardner, we're shipping the Agent 001s right now, but we are also shipping the rest of the January orders, so we're not getting them out as fast as we'd like.
Yeah. So we're focusing on the oldest stuff.
We're shipping, what, like 30 to 50 a day or so?
Yeah. Man, Friday we did, I don't know, was that 80? That was a giant freaking box because I had to carry it to camera daughter to.
Somebody said you got to cover it. Is that true?
Well, here's the problem. This thing has a plastic lid, and in the instructions it says, don't put the plastic on here because it'll melt the plastic. There it goes. Finally, it's boiling. It wasn't a jet, but it is a boil now. Let's turn it off so that we can let it do its little thing. Yay.
Matthew McCann. Oh my gosh, Tim snores like crazy. I have to wear earplugs at night.
I do still? Did I start again?
Not as bad, but.
Yeah, when I was bigger, I snored a lot more. That's kind of how I know that the food in my house is finna change.
I put you on a diet.
Yep. She puts me on a diet. I go, I must be snoring again, because that's how she knows. But she's nice to not ever say I'm a lard ass, which is really nice. Even though I am.
ABL night guard's almost finished. Did you have a January or an April? Anybody with a January night guard or a combatant that has not shipped, it hasn't because of one of two reasons. Either it's gray man, which we're out of,
or we don't
it's
like
blemished,
you. And we stole your money.
sent an email about blemishes, and then perhaps you didn't get it.
Oh,
So,
I thought it was because we were stealing people's money. Remember that weird email we got? That was pretty funny.
So if you have a January combatant or night guard that you haven't gotten yet, send us an email, because if you'll take a different color besides gray man, we can get it out, and if you'll accept a blemish with $30 refund.
We can do it. We do it. Yeah. So I sent not a rude email. I just like to our supplier of our G10. We ordered it 8 weeks ago, and they say their turnaround is 4 weeks. I don't want to mention their names, but Current Manufacturing is really irritating the crap out of me today. So I just sent an email like, why is it taking 8 weeks for our material to get here when you promised 4 weeks and nobody's telling me, hey, we're a little behind schedule? So you guys just call Current. They're in Connecticut. Just punch them in the face. I don't understand. I don't find that rude. And then I was like, you realize how much material we buy?
We ordered Gray Man like forever ago, and we have
8 weeks.
We don't have it for any of our knives.
8 weeks. And the schedule of, this is your production schedule that you guys tell me it takes us 4 weeks from the time you order material. You'll have it. Typically, it's faster. But, if you're going to miss it by 4 weeks, at least let me know. You know what I mean? Do a live broadcast.
January strikers and 80 CRV2, we're just starting to ship those, right?
Yeah,
I know we got AEBL.
I think we shipped all the AEBL, if not all of them, most. And we tumbled and logoed the 80 CRV strikers Friday. So we'll start sharpening and building, and we're waiting on sheaths, which actually I need to track that because the Kydex should be here today if the post office doesn't steal our stuff. So we just got a handful, enough to knock out some and get them started out the door. But then we got enough Kydex for 2,400 sheeps coming. Yeah, that's a lot.
And when he says sheeps, he means sheaths.
Yeah, fluffy sheeps.
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
Your intern is ready to work. He made a night guard. Laughing my ass off from Dr. Greenphone 56. I don't know what this... You got an intern I don't know about?
I got an intern I don't know about. That's why I'm doing this weird like, okay. Unless that's the guy that's starting next week or the
Did
week
he make
after.
a night guard?
He's not a doctor.
Hey, Chris W., you said you haven't gotten any emails. It's possible it went to the spam or we just accidentally missed you. If you had one of those, just send us an email, please.
Yeah, because we go through the website and we'll aggregate all the people that had this order of whatever, if it's going to be late, and we just send an email to everybody, like a form email that says, hey, this is what's up. So,
and Trust Monkey, we're going to be shipping in the pouches after we go through all of the boxes that we've already got.
Which is a lot.
We already have.
Because I bought like 4,000 boxes a few months ago, and we have not shipped 4,000 knives. So, going to be a minute before we go through those. I may start shipping some of the stuff in those sooner and just use the boxes for the big knives, because those pouches won't fit like the sapper and other stuff. They're just too ginormous. They won't fit in there. And nobody wants a EDC pouch that's this big. That would be weird. I don't know what you would do with that. It'd be like a wraparound if you wanted to wear it. Oh no. Has it been 10 minutes since I got done with this coffee?
I don't know, but I don't want it to be so strong I can't drink it.
Well, okay, then let's pour you some off. All right.
Humberto is on. He just dropped off his kid at a birthday party.
Lucky. Just kidding. I like to like our kids.
Mr. Matt says that the 001 is quite possibly the best EDC he's held. We keep getting that a lot from people.
Look, I kept saying when this thing came out, right? I kept saying this may be the best knife I've ever made. All this other stuff. Even though OG Blade Reviews gave Bob DeMarco all the freaking credit for the design on it, and I was like 98% the designer on it. It's okay. Bob, you did a great job. I knew as we were building through the thing,
You did the handle.
Yeah, I did the handle, the edge geometry, the balance, all the.
But look, if it wasn't for his initial idea,
I wouldn't have come up with the grip. But Bob did a great job designing the whole thing. I just made it. That's it. No input. No, actually, Bob's video, he goes through kind of the life cycle of that thing. I think it's pretty funny. People, it looks like and it doesn't at all. They're like made of metal, the both, or whatever it is. And I'm like, look, just watch the stupid video of how we design the thing and be less dumb. That's really all you need to know. I guess I need to pour you off your juice. Here's your thing. Here's your. How much of this do you want?
What knife is Tim carrying today?
Probably,
it's like the same one you always carry.
Yeah, I usually switch between the Combatant and the Raider because I'm fat and they fit good under my belly.
Oh, all your blades fit good under your belly?
Yeah. Can you reach it?
Oh my gosh.
I redid her whole area back there to give her more room. I'm going to pour this in here. Thanks to Josh Lindsay, I'm going to drink out of a cup with my own face on it.
So show the knife you're carrying.
No. But first, caffeine. I just got to say, this Stanley French press thing is kind of the shit.
This is actually pretty good.
I told you this new organic coffee is pretty good. Who made this? Is that Whole Foods brand?
No, Kroger.
Hey, Roger. All right, let's get this out of the way.
So you're carrying the Combatant, right?
Yeah, hold please.
With special copper screws.
Yeah. Oh, I got
Lots of copper updates today.
Yeah, you want to do some copper updates? Copper. Let's do an update on some copper screws. Let me see if I can.
There's other cool copper stuff we're going to talk about today, too.
Why is my face playing on my own phone?
Hey, Matthew McLeod.
Apparently I was watching my own live.
I don't know if you were on when I said that the Blim Combatants, if you had Gray Man.
Hey, switch me over here, friend.
Or if you... Hold on. I'm trying to tell him something.
You can tell him.
Anyway, just send us an email. We'll check on it. If you don't mind.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
Look at that. So you see these beryllium copper screws? Don is making these for our very special project. He is hand turning these on a jeweler's lathe.
Those are going to, there'll be a limited number, right?
Yeah, there's only going to be a limited number because it's taken him, I don't know, a month or two to get this few because, I mean, he's hand turning them. So look, these screws, expensive, like way much more expensive than the normal ones because he's hand turning them.
Hold on, let me... I'm just showing the other stuff this whole time.
Oh,
I'm bad about that.
That's okay. Well, we can talk about it.
When are those copper screws going to be available?
So those screws aren't going to be available. Those particular screws are for a very, very special project. We're making some highly customized versions of some T.Kell knives.
Are you going to talk about that now or save that for later?
How many people you got on here?
225.
Let's talk about it now. I'm leaving.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this right here. See this thing? This thing is $1,000 thing. Isn't that crazy? That's the whole thing. It's just a $1,000 piece of metal. That's it. Anybody have any other questions? You got to. Let's go to camera 2 on this. So I had this made special for me. I know it looks just like a piece of steel.
You can't even tell. It just looks like metal with a reflection.
Right. But then when you rub etchant on it, holy freaking crap. Did I see that? So
it's coming out more gold than it actually
It'll be
is.
a lot blacker.
It's black. The background is black. So the coloring is off.
Copper, Sanmai, custom made. This is different than anything I've ever made. So if you look at the end here, which you can't do, a Sanmai has got sandwiched in it. So the middle part, all 80 CRV2. So when we grind that down, can you see that black stripe? That's 80 CRV2. The outer layers are 1084 and copper. But you know, so basically the bottom will be black.
Show your screenshot of what it will actually look like.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a moment. So this steel, we're going to hand make versions of our blades. I just got to decide which ones.
And you're gonna put those copper screws with it.
And I'm having custom
Hey,
handle.
I do a giveaway while you've got this other screen up?
Yeah. Let me grab my other picture. So are you over here again?
I am, but hold on, I'm out of the way.
That's what it's gonna look like when we're done.
That's pretty incredible.
So the bottom will be black. All this down here is the ADCRV coming through. So the lower we grind that, the wider that black stripe is going to be, and then the copper is really going to come through. So imagine handles that look like that. Imagine screws that look like I just showed you. Blades that look like that. And we're even going to try to have some custom kydex made.
So the reason the hashtag black is for pick up that merch.
No.
It's just it's a black hat.
Black hat.
Black on black. I'm not over there.
You said pick it up. I picked it up. You want to put it over here? Where are you?
There's a stuck a patch. Take the patch off of there.
Is it? You want me to just hold it with this one?
Yeah. There's a patch. A patch. A hat. A t-shirt.
Not a patchy. They don't like being
a black on black t-shirt, and then
Well, you got over here. Oh, a cup
and
too.
a cup.
So here's the black on black shirt. Can you even see the letters? Sort of.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about it.
And a tumbler. A 20-ounce.
Not me tumbling.
16-ounce tumbler.
This is the 20, right? Cool. Made in China. How neat.
That's what Lee did for us.
Yeah, Lee went to China and made these.
Miss Told is more famous than us now.
Yeah, you're welcome. He's on like everybody's videos.
Miss Told is on every Blade Show
Discovery's
video.
a dirty freaking liar. He does our video and he's like, I had to scrounge through the driveway and dig up a rock to find these stupid knives that aren't T.Kell knives. And then on everybody else's video, like we don't watch YouTube, he's got like 86 high-end knives. Like, look at this. You can tell the truth, Lee. Good Lord. I know you didn't buy them that day. I don't feel like you're disloyal if you don't only carry my stuff. You're just not as cool as Steven. Just saying. Don't get your feeler hurt. I have like one feeling and it's like somewhere deep in there, like side. Anyway.
We don't have the large tumblers yet, do we?
We got a few left, but.
No, I think they're out.
Really?
Did we have any left from Blade Show?
No. I took what we had to Blade Show and gave them all to other people.
He said, laughing my ass off, the ratio is in your favor. That is true.
Yeah, well, I counted. Trust me, I counted. I straight up counted. I was like, 1, 2, 3. Trader.
That's why he's a good salesman, though.
Yeah,
he knows who he's talking to.
Yeah, but even they were already buddies. Like, it's like, hey, what's up, Taylor? Remember when we hung out at that other place? We're like best friends. Like, no, that was Tomas. Love your screwdriver. Here it is. Man, who saw Jason? His screwdriver that he took the ring off of.
Yeah, that was cool. A lot of people want it like that.
He had to. I saw that and I was like, wait a second. I wonder if that would make it TSA compliant. We just lopped the ring off.
Oh my gosh, yes. You could just have Jeremy just tweak the design slightly.
I mean, Pete
cut it off.
Pete could just water jet them. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see. But then it wouldn't have the ring.
EF said we showed off your stuff at Warrior East last week. Hope it brings in some business.
Dude, somebody's bringing in business. I know you guys have been so kind to do that, and I appreciate it more than you know. I've actually talked to several of your contacts. We're about to do some stuff with, I'm not going to name drop, but Lieutenant Colonel. We're going to do some stuff with LT soon, as soon as I can get enough employees in here to help me get the freaking stuff straight inventory wise. I mean, I thought we were busy before Blade Show, but man, it is crazy right
Brenna
now.
Cosmic says, I've been asking about knives with the ring notch, but no ring the last couple of streams. What does that mean?
What's a ring notch?
Hey, y'all, we're knife newbies. We don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I have to ask people.
Y'all are like, y'all know the language so well.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. I was like a
you.
super gun guy up until 2024, and now, man, I'm watching knife videos, other people's knife videos. They're the big eyes. Anyway, but yeah, so I learned about knives.
He said the notch in the base of the handles that's there for the ring, but without the ring.
I'm just staring because I have no idea. Notch. It's in the base.
So is he talking about like the little Like the jimping type stuff, just on the bottom?
What in that?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna uncomfortably look like I'm.
An indent in the butt of the knife. Does anybody else know about this?
Is this T.Kell Knives product you're talking about? Did I break the butt of a knife?
Hey, Adam Keevy's driving up North Michigan wearing all T.Kell to spread the T.Kell word.
Hey, don't you? Hey, go up to Spalding Township. Go see my family. Kell Road, Spalding Township. Wave at them with all your fingers, and ask them where my property is. Can you do that for me? Just kidding. Don't do that. I haven't talked to them.
Jeremy said,
20
leave
years.
the upper part of the ring for your finger, is my guess.
Yeah, we need to keep the ring. And I think he cut the tool part holder off too.
Go show something under the other camera so I can do this giveaway, since I don't know how to do.
I'm trying to drink my stupid coffee. Here, let's talk about.
Not a full ring, like a 3/4 ring. So,
I don't know. Draw a picture, email it. You want to talk about this stuff? So look, here's a piranha.
I'm gonna do the giveaway.
So I'm over here just talking about you doing the giveaway, right? They're
Well,
looking
they
at.
can see like half of this what you're doing.
Oh well, I'm just kind of stupid to be doing this.
Here, let me do it real quick.
I'll just stand here and be dumb. So look, see this extended grip? We push this grip forward instead of the shorty like this.
Hey, Sean Anderson, congratulations! You're the winner of the merch, the black merch.
So you see how it's got this, it raises up. This actually helps with sheath retention, which is cool because I was checking it on the old sheath this morning. So look, what? So this makes all the sheaths that are existing have a little bit more material in there to lock in. So they do really good. And they work with the old sheath, which is freaking awesome. So I don't even know that we need to revamp the sheaths anymore because
Are all of our new grips going to be like that?
yeah, we're going to be doing the new grips this way for the piranha. But part of the reason is that I did this is because we're working on this new line of these worn clips with an influencer. So we're working through the design phases now. So I got some 3D prints. They thought this was disproportionate, and so did you freaking circus animals last week on the live. You said you didn't like the proportions.
But that's because the extended grip.
That's because the extended grip was not on it yet. So let's make you all feel dumb and look at this. What? Same knife? It is. This is just an extended grip. So I printed these this morning without the grenade texture.
Put the piranha up there so they can see the size comparison.
No, I refuse. So this is the longer one we showed last week. So here's the piranha as it was.
So the size is like, you can see how small it is.
So it's like this much longer, a ½ inch or so. I think it was actually 0.60, so just over a ½ inch. So you guys thought that looked disproportionate. Check out the Rana with that extended grip. What? It looks like a wholly different knife. Now this looks disproportionately short, but the cool thing is these are going to fit. If I can just get Matt to make the damn handles and quit procrastinating on everything in his life and punch him in the face, I think that's what we'll do. So these all fit across the platform. Now let's put the piranha down. We'll take the long ones and set them down. So you see across here. So you've got short, ring, and then the extended grip. I mean, look at the grip length on this.
EF, that's the 002.
Look.
The Agent 002.
See
if you're talking about the post from Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, the warning.
No, he was asking. Yeah, the warning. Sorry.
So this is a full-length grip now on a piranha length handle. See that the actual metal would stop there, and this would just be G10 extension. So if you want super pocket-sized here, so that's the length. I think it's really cool. It's actually only about that much longer because of the way this goes down. But I don't know. I can't see what you guys think of that.
They like it.
So that's the long one. So listening to our collaborator, influencer person, to be announced later, they wanted a shorter blade because this looks disproportionate. So I printed these literally like an hour ago. So see the difference? So we knocked that amount off on the end.
I like that, honey.
Which makes this look a lot more proportionate.
I love that.
And look what else this does. It makes it identical in length to our beloved Piranha.
Oh yeah, honey. That's
so. See, when she says, "Oh yeah, honey," yeah. So I got the files to print this.
Y'all
around
comment
midnight
on what you think about it.
So
like the two different versions, because it's still kind of.
And then look at him. Look at him. When you add the extended grip, it still doesn't look like that blade's too short. So you'll still have that option to have that full EDC grip. I didn't have enough of these resin printed grips like this, but this will take that longer grip. So this is the same knife. It's just a difference of a grip.
Yeah, so do y'all like smaller or longer, so we know which one you're talking about better?
So let's put them side by each. I love saying that, side by each. So basically,
Tim likes that skinny long one because he thinks it looks meaner.
Yeah.
And sleeker.
But I like it this way. I like it with the long grip.
I like the little one because I just feel like that'd be like a little really popular EDC for.
So you guys were right. This looks a little disproportionate because I designed this blade with this extended grip. So the original sketch was this. I mean, you're talking about, look at that. I mean, this is the same length as the Raider. I think it may even be longer, but it doesn't look it.
A lot of people are saying smaller, honey.
Okay. You know what? That's why we do this, which makes you guys right. So this little scrumpy svelte looking thing is the same length as the combatant, but look how concealable that thing would be.
I think you should make both.
So, I mean, do you guys think we should do?
If the collaborator chooses one, then you still should make the other one.
I know the collaborator is going to choose a shorter one.
And there's a few people saying they like the longer blade on the shorter handle too.
Yeah, and it's pocketable. It's only, but I mean, the thing is, they both look so freaking good that you're going to have to. I think we got to make both.
Yeah.
So this would be the Piranha Warncliffe maybe, or the Warnie, and then this would be the XL, kind of like the 365 XL from SIG. And you guys know I come from gun industry, so that makes sense to me because I have all kind of different grips for all my different firearms, and I like doing that. So these are the two side by side with the extended grips. Let's do them.
Chad, he said give the option for a ring light, the FLN. You know what?
Oh, whoa, wait. The G10 rings fit.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing it like a pack where it comes with the extended grip and the Sentry grip, like in one box.
Yeah. So these are the difference in the two. See, it's just that much shorter, but taking out that, just under a half an inch. I think it's like 0.42 or 0.42.
Yeah, and I feel like when you put the longer grip on it, I like the thinner one better.
Yeah, it looks better with the longer grip, I think, too. So it looks like, from what I'm hearing from the circus animals, is this will be the blade. These three right here. So how cool would it be if you open the pack and it's set up and you've got all three of them just looking at you being all cool? But I mean, what do you think about the Piranha on that long grip?
Yeah, let us know. The people like the idea of the pack with all three.
Yeah, I do too. I think it'll be cool. Actually, our package designer is in Georgia, and I was talking to him about making a special pack, and he's going to be sending me some pictures. So maybe we can show those on next week's thing. But I mean, this makes this look like a completely different blade.
It does.
And I still don't think this looks disproportionate with this long grip. So for those of you that like that 3-finger pocketable grip where your pinky wraps, you can obviously see where it extends. Shit. Whoops. But I mean, it's literally a full grip. Like, it sticks out of the bottom of your hand. We can make a little head knocker. Actually, you don't want to do that with G10. But wait till you see the other blades I have designed to expand the Piranha line. The next problem will be, where in the H are we going to make these? We don't have room They haven't broken ground on our expansion in Jeremy yet. What are we gonna do? So yeah, it's kind of neat if you want to see. This is just a plastic version, but I just sanded these flat because if you print them quickly, it has all these marks on them. If you do it slow, it doesn't. So it's just a little shelf. It just wraps the bottom. And they'll have the grenade texture. But
a lot of people really like the idea for the multiple.
Here's the problem. So if you guys are watching this, I know.
Good question, Ryder. He wants to know if all the color options would be available.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So Current kind of struggled with having voids in the burl materials. That is never an issue with the layered. But when we tried the rings on the layered material, they looked weird because that ring steps down. If you look,
some people are saying it looks like a steak knife with the longer.
I think the same. See how this scoops down right here? So the layering was making the ring look like a solid black color because we use black layering, or the opposite. So it looked weird. So that's why I went ahead and went with just solid colors on the rings. But if Current can pull their head out of their fannies and stop having voids in the burl materials, we could
They're gonna fire you.
Look, they need to do better. And they should have answered my damn email. I'm the owner of the company. If I send an email that's asking them a question about look, we're taking the extra steps, paying the extra money, waiting the turnaround times to have the stuff made in America. Do better. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think that's rude. And I wouldn't be saying this had they not continually blown my freaking emails off.
Current is not the Kydex printer. Current is the G10.
Yeah, they make composites. The G10 and Micarta. They also make carbon fiber and some other stuff. But look, we're believing in you guys as an American company, us being an American company. Send a freaking email if it's late. Or if I ask a question as to why it's late, don't blow me off for a week. It's ridiculous. I mean, sorry. And if you guys are asking, where's Gray Man, Gray Man? Call
Lee
Current.
Said they print Kydex. I told Tim about it. Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, Current prints, that's who prints the Kydex too? He sent me a text about that, and I wanted to know because I think it would be really cool if I could get that raindrop Damascus pattern printed on the Kydex for those knives. I think that would be freaking rad. Here's what's going to happen. I know our competitors watch our show, so now they're going to try to beat us to market and have a bunch of swappable grips on all their crap. And then you're like, oh yeah, Tim did that. And so let's talk to the other people that can get it made fast, because I think it's neat, you know, and we're just innovating. It used to drive Jeremy bonkers when I'm like, hey, can we tweak this little 16th of an inch thing? Because he's a machinist. And, you know, you set up on something and it's more efficient to run 1,000 the same way. And you get your fixturing right, you learn how to make that. And then jackass knife designer Tim comes in and says, let's change this little thing. You got to throw out all that crap and redo everything, and it shuts everything down. But he's learned to be more nimble with how he's building stuff, so it's a little easier for us to make changes.
What part of Connecticut are they in?
I don't know. I need to look at their card. I do not know.
What's the name of the Warncliffe? I guess they're talking about the combatant. The Warncliffe combatant.
I don't know. I keep trying to come up with a name for it. Is it just going to be combatant warning? Is that going to be it? Hey, this coffee's not bad, is it?
I don't think we can call it combatant warning because we're already going to have piranha warning.
I need to be creative. Freaking
EF said T.Kell standing 10 toes down on business.
I don't know. Here's the thing. We just need to. We got to keep innovating, because we learned some pretty powerful lessons in the last few weeks with what the industry does that we refuse to do as far as how they treat their competitors. Nasty, man.
Yeah, I finally just said I got to quit getting bothered by it because it's kind of
we're just going to do our own thing. Like, okay, yeah, cool. That's fine. Just do whatever you want to do. We're just going to, you know, like when I see people do it.
That's actually what I saw it was called on the email. It said Warnbat. That was just like their, not the official name, but what they named the file.
Who?
Didn't I see Warnbat on your email? for that combatant warn?
Yeah, if so, there's because he's funny.
Yeah, but that's not what you actually called it.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I don't know. Combatant is a cool name. And it is a combatant, so it uses the combatant grip. So,
hey, what do y'all want me to give away? Switch to camera 2 and show a couple of things I have over there.
okay. I think this one looks good. Let me show this one.
That blue jean?
Yeah, man. Do I need to clear the table, or is it?
Do y'all want this slightly blemished blue jean micarta combatant?
So if you can find the slightly blemish, it's in the spine. Can you see it right there?
That's what Tim calls blemished.
It is. There's a dent in it.
But it's not. The only people who are going to care about that are like really, 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 really nitpicky people.
We have those people, though.
If y'all are like that.
But look, I mean,
no offense.
I would be upset if I got this in the mail expecting there not to be a dent in it, and it had a dent and nobody said anything to me.
Give away a Taylor's Ridge, question mark? You got one we can give away?
Yeah, I said that actually this morning. So let me...
show the FLN and that 001 and see. These are some options that I have to give away today.
These are all blend. This one's dirty, but it just needs to be...
Yeah, because I just grabbed it off of the table.
See that? It's trying to... See that little divot? That's a blem in the steel. You know, when they roll the steel out, sometimes the rollers red dawn.
And then I brought that little FLN over there too.
I think it's funny that because this blade has a shape, nobody really seems to care that it's a clip point and how difficult that is to sharpen, or the fact that it's got a belly that goes all the way down like a smile. They want to say that we're copying people because it's made out of metal. You guys copied somebody because it's made of steel.
Hunter said the Taylor's Ridge is arguably the most overlooked and best T.Kell.
Yeah, I mean, I think because it's similar in looks to... You should show this FLN. Where'd you find all this stuff?
The word is #knife. For one of these, I haven't decided yet which one. This is a FLN we have with Warrior Grips. That is also a contender for the giveaway.
I guess we could throw in a century grip so you can make it a ring knife too.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll do the combatant. Let's do the blue jean combatant.
Is that what
first.
most people said? I want the combatant.
A lot of people were saying FLN. We'll do that in a little bit.
There it is. So this is what you're entering to win.
Okay, you can come off camera 2 for a minute and chat, and then I'll come back and pick the winner.
Hunter was talking about the Taylor's Ridge. So they're a deep belly.
So why is that arguably the best? What is?
Well, it's going to be a lot slicier than the Raider. So because the belly is deeper, keep seeing your food laying there, and it's making me hungry. All right, so
I'll just eat it. You do everything else on here.
I know we're irreverent.
And everything else, crazy.
Pralowski's like decent. I'm like, is that because I do weird stuff? So look, the Taylor Ridge is just a tiny bit longer, but a deeper belly. This was actually called the Taylor's Ridge Skinner because Taylor's Ridge. I keep looking at my mouth through the hole, that little tiny hole. See it?
Put your tongue through it.
Anyway, weirdo. It's so stupid, but it's got a deep belly, so it's much slicey-er, and it looks really freaking cool with a century grip, right? There's a blemish in this. Oh nope, just kidding. It's dirty. I should clean my stuff.
Can we see the sheath for the Taylor's Ridge?
You would ask, and I just put it up this morning. Let me go grab it. Bye. Go out in the shop.
Put a gut hook on it.
Yeah, I tried that. I suck at gut hooks.
Tilson.
They all end up looking crazy weird. So no, I will not.
I just feel like it's overlooked. It's still a fantastic blade. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't sell as much as some of the other stuff.
So that's it. That's the sheath for it. Pretty wide, but finally the new sheath. So what we did is took out a lot of material here so that we could get the retention we wanted, but you can still get your finger up in there to draw that. Pretty neat, right? I like it. It's wide because it's a wide blade, but...
Will the Piranha and Striker be available at a later date to order? Why don't you explain the August one?
So August 1, we're going to have Piranhas and Night Stalkers because those blades are done, but I just didn't feel right about releasing those again when we have not shipped the April blades. I just didn't think that was very cool, and mostly because people really, really get upset by that. I can't believe you're selling other knives and you're not shipping the ones you sold 2 days ago. Yeah, you're right. So we're not doing that. Even though capital-wise, we are spending a crap ton of money making all the blades that we haven't even sold yet. So probably needed to sell some blades on tomorrow, but we're not, because you cry too much. That's what we're doing. No, I mean, we need to catch up with the shipments, and we are daily. But having the night guards that got pushed back, the raiders that got pushed back, and then damage to combatants and damage to stuff, it just pushed our shipping schedules all out of whack, because we technically could ship those some of the April stuff, a lot of the April stuff could ship now, but we
EF wants to know what knife you would recommend for his battle belt and belt attachment for the sheath.
So I carried the FMF. Where's my freaking gun belt? Oh yeah, it's at the other place, because what's his face is taking pictures with it. Well, one of my other gun belts, but I had the FMF on mine.
Be careful over there.
I know, don't be touching any of the fake stuff over there. I loaned my FMF to Tomas Alas because he's like, can I please try this blade out? I'm like, demands. So I don't even have one, but that's what I keep on my gun belt. I actually keep it right between my Safariland holster and my med kit. So right there, so that I can grab either.
Go grab those blimmed Huntsmans with all the writing all over them and see if anybody.
Oh no!
But he asked if there was any blims.
Oh no!
I knew you were gonna.
I'm not
gonna
show those on camera.
There's nothing wrong.
When I first got the laser, is when we were doing the nickel bore on Battle Worn, and we had some 1095 Huntsman, tons of them. They weren't selling, so I was practicing how to use the laser, because my laser only speaks Mandarin. 0 instructions. Actually, the freaking thing came straight from China with and all these pieces, but it's super high quality, but it doesn't speak English. So I just had to kind of figure it out on my own. And they look crazy. Upside down stuff, other people's logos, sheriff department's logos.
Rare.
I get it. Like Josh picked up a super rare Huntsman this week with the upside down skulls, which for
was
you,
that Scott Anderson's?
It was Scott. Scott had a
that was probably driving him crazy.
He had a good cry over that blade with the upside down skulls many times. But guess what? It's ultra rare because it's upside down, and there's never been an upside down Huntsman ever made, or will it ever be made again. So you just sold like a diamond.
Look, Chad DeRoger said, throw up the Huntsman's in. No one cares what the writing is.
Yes, they do.
And dicing.
Okay, Chad, just wait.
And Hunter even said, I'll take a crazy look.
No, man, you don't even know.
Jeremy said, speaking of FMFs, I don't even have one.
Yeah, I don't either.
He said he doesn't even have one of those yet.
Yeah, because they sold better than we thought. It's an expensive blade, but
when you're cutting them, Jeremy.
Look, man, I cannot wait to talk him into making these new ones. Okay, so if your name is Mark, let's put it under the good camera.
Yeah, y'all can see all the crazy stuff.
Look, you got us over here, lady?
Yep.
Okay, so
look how crazy
your name can be Mark, and then you can have my friend Eric Hepner's freaking company logo on here. Then you can have T.Kell on here 3 or 4 times. Oh, and you're still Mark on the other side, and you're T.Kell 57 different times. And
there's got to be somebody named Mark on here that would want that.
But it's partly under the handle. Look at this sharpening. Look at this clip. Like,
yeah, but the handle's going to cover up all that other stuff, and it'll just say Mark with T.Kell.
And this will stick out halfway. Like, why is there a chicken foot halfway under this thing? So whatever. And it's like, it's got a clip in the sharpening. So here's the other one. How about, is your name Sergeant Major Boyer? Are you that guy?
Those are awful.
I know. She's trying to make you buy these. This one's got half of USMC on it. And then the other side is some weird
That's what we got.
Tiger stripe.
That's what we have left, y'all, of the Huntsman.
Yeah, so yeah, I told you, Chad, you wouldn't even want it. Would you carry it around, Chad? I know you were not a sergeant major. I know you weren't. So no, you wouldn't.
People are saying give it away or sell it.
I mean, they're the 1095 old ones, right?
Mark Kane said his name is Mark, so he would like it.
Well, there you go. So let's have a giveaway for only Marks.
Look, people think they're cool.
I mean, they're crazy. Like the sharpening, especially on Mark blade, the Mark II.
Well, if enough people comment that they want it, I think we could just give one away.
Yeah, they're terrible. And you don't get a sheath because I am not taking 16 hours to set my Kydex presses back up to the old way.
No sheath. Yeah,
not sharpened. I'm going to dull it down. I'm going to rub it on the concrete, and I'm going to send it to you and put a line through the word Mark. Unless your name is Mark.
The chicken foot got chopped off.
I don't know, man.
Chris W. Tim, just accept that we love you and your products.
I'm not that lovely. Look at me. Can you see this? I had a boss. His name was Matt Heath. I haven't talked to him in, I don't know, 15 years. Probably way less than that. But anyway, he used to say that if I didn't shave, that I would just have eyeballs. Because I'm a furry bastard. And it's going.
Chad says a bad T.Kell is still better than most others.
Well, thanks, man. Chad's been around since, like, the beginning. You know, I remember talking to you on the phone outside of wiring Jeremy's shop. Back when I had time to still be an electrician. I literally was talking to you about that staff sergeant.
That was a long time ago.
A long time ago, man. I mean, I remember being on the phone with you, talking about that whole thing.
All right, let's go give away this combatant. So go to camera 2.
This one?
Yeah, so we can show it.
Camera piece. There it is. One day we won't even be like camera 1 and camera 2. It'll just be automatic.
Yeah, when I figure out how to do it.
Whatever. And me having to tell you, being a spastic person, you just have to.
Casey Shelton.
Whatever.
The luckiest man on.
I know.
Live.
It totally rigged.
Do you have a combatant, Casey? I know he likes the bigger blades. I don't know if he likes the smaller ones.
He gave me his bigger blade. Did you notice that I hung it up? Did you guys see this? Zach will be happy. Can you see my sweaty pits and this giant blade display up here? Probably not. Are we looking? So this is the one that Zach sent me. That's the Sog Forge, which is like ultra rare. You can't see it on camera, but it's got the San Mai. Oh, the Hamon is beautiful. And then this is the Doug Marcaida 39 of 200 that Josh got me.
I remember that, Manuel.
And then what?
He met us at Blade Show's buddy. Jorge was the one that got the one off.
I want it too.
Yeah, we.
By the way, BTW. That's a cuss word around here. I'm gonna cut him. And then Casey sent me this one, and I need to write the name of it on the back. And then
you might have to pick stuff up and show it because it's so far away.
They're precariously balanced.
Hey, straight edge. We were just talking about your sawed-off tactical screwdriver.
Yeah, because you broke it because you're dumb. You want to talk about the gift?
No, we were talking about how people actually want one.
Yeah, they want it short like that. Do we want to talk about our other stuff we got? Do you know if Zach's on here or not? Have you seen him?
Are you on, Zach? Zachary? Zacchaeus?
Zacchaeus? Are you hanging out in a sycamore tree instead of watching the live? They're slick. Be careful. You'll slide. Slide down. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear before I don't know. We're going to do it anyway. Whatever. This is gonna be like a build up, right?
You actually really love that.
I did.
He was like, man, this thing is cool.
All right, so what I'm gonna do this on the big camera, right? Because it's just too big. Look at this. The world's largest Warncliffe. That's what this is. Look at this freaking thing. I'm pretty sure this is 3/16. It may even be a quarter. I didn't mic it. Y'all don't even know this is like a sword. This is not really a machete. This freaking thing is like a weapon of.
I picked it up and immediately wanted to go chop down some trees.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the handle on this thing is great. It's real wide. It's kind of got a palm swell here, and then it's got indentions. Like you probably can't see, but
It's a tops.
it's tops. The Storm Vector. Look at that thing. I'm telling you, this thing would. And man, if they don't do a.
Umberto said it's Saks, not Warncliffe. Well, he didn't say not Warncliffe. He said it's Saks.
No, it's a Warncliffe because that's what I wanted it to be. A lot of people classify Warncliffe that's got the top clipped, but whatever I want to call it, it's my show. Get your own, Umberto. The world's largest Warncliffe. That's what it is. Straight
Edge said that Storm Vector is legit. I did a video on it, and that tip holds up fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, look at it.
Check it out if y'all want some more details on it.
I mean, look at that thing. Yeah, it's like a wedge. Yeah,
I told y'all we're still learning. We don't even know blade shapes.
Yeah, I don't even care what they're called. I call them what I want, and you still watch.
Refer to that poster back there, honey.
Wait, Pershing. I think I covered it up because I obviously don't care what other people call stuff. I just call it whatever I want.
Can we give away a warthog? Adam Keevy wants to know.
Well, I don't have them done yet, so that would be kind of inappropriate.
But maybe we can soon, right?
Yeah. So Zach sent me that. We're going to build up, right? We're going to build up.
Can you show a Nighthawk?
Nope. I don't have those. Don't make them. You're talking about a different company. Here's my personal. There it is. That's a Nighthawk. With camo engraving. And it's... I can't flip it this way because I'll chop the camera, but... I can do it on camera 1.
A sheep's foot is a rounded warning.
Sheep's foot is on an animal. Duh. Don't be dumb.
Tim drew up a sheep's foot the other day.
Oh, yeah. On the Piranha grip. It's freaking awesome. You know what I do? I'm like, that's a cool looking blade shape. Let's call it whatever. Some people in the knife industry love to argue. Oh, no, you're an idiot. That's
the Tactical Tavern. Cobra said, any thought of a Nighthawk with an agent handle? We're doing a Tonto on the agent.
Yeah.
With Tactical Tavern.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the prototype.
Will Elder said, great to see the ever evolving knowledge and effort and continued improvement to make the best blades out there.
Yeah. The problem is, I always start to respond to Will's text messages and then get 18,000 more. And
FLN giveaway. Y'all want that more than the
I'm just digging through stuff, sitting on the ground. Wait, I think I put it over here.
Hunter wants to know if that tiger stripe pattern is available for other blades.
What tiger stripe pattern?
That you just have.
Oh no, it was dumb, man. It was supposed to be Damascus. It just looks stupid. All right, let's get this over here on camera 2.
Are we still doing the Tonto Combatant?
Yeah, I mean, but other people liked other stuff better, so I keep pushing it back. So that's the Tonto on the agent grip. 007, which means there are still 5
Umberto, more. Your friends in Italy are all over what? This blade right here? They like this?
Or they're all over the Saks because they hate me for calling it what I want to call
it. Jeremy said the hogs are ready to be beveled and will be going on the machine soon.
The warthog, because it looks like a hog's tooth. What else am I doing? You guys here? What are you here for?
I need to do another giveaway, but I'll do that in a second.
Ooh, man, that coffee's still hot. But man, does it work.
It tastes good, too.
It does.
It's not too strong. I thought it was going to be too strong.
All right, you want to talk about other stuff? Like that people sent?
Yeah.
Can I just leave this crap down here?
Mm-hmm.
Do it over the top? All right, so we're going to do this. Look at this. What a box. All right, so I'm going to put this on top of stuff. So this is from Raymond. I'm not going to say his last name. Raymond always sends me the coolest tools and EDC stuff. And it's funny, like for instance, the Fix-It sticks, he sent this kit, and I have the bigger kit that I actually use the AR version to work on my ARs because it has all the common sizes that you need for AR, and this is like a ratcheting thing. So Fix-It sticks are freaking awesome. In case you guys haven't used them, they're really small and compact, but very stout. And
oh, Umberto wants you to show all the agents in a minute.
I will. So here's the Fix-It stick thing, but then you need a torque wrench when you're tightening down your optics and stuff. So he sent the little mini torque wrench, which is completely different than the one that I've got. And this one actually has a slip. So this will be very handy. It's actually nicer than mine. So he sent the Fix-It sticks. I love tools. I use them. This will be great because I'm going to put this in my EDC stuff and I don't have to have the big, huge kit. So there's that. And then this cool tool is like a smaller version of the Vero engineering tool that I use all the time. I probably
bring it down here since you didn't have it the other day. You could show it.
I did. We showed it last week.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah, I had it this morning. I was using it. So this is like a mini version of that, like an EDC thing. So it's got a little bit holder. And I think this is made of Ultim.
He's going to show that Civivi. He loves it.
Man, I don't even know. That Civivi, I'm building up to it because holy crap, is it incredible.
Matthew McCann said, I have the Glock kit. Let the hate comments commence. Tim's learning to love Glock.
I'm learning to love Glock. If I put $600 in aftermarket accessories on them, I like Glock. People are like, SIGs are too expensive. Well, you don't have to do all the crap to a SIG that you do a Glock to make it great. Anyway, look at this. Who made this thing? CW and I both love this thing. So this company, I don't even know how Concept.
Is that how you pronounce it? You knife people?
Yeah,
that
Concept.
know everything about knives?
It is the Concept Hex Hell Design. That's what it says right there on the sticker. But let me tell you something. This little thing is freaking cool. Super cool. So people had said to me, why don't you make your rings like a wrench? That way it has multifunction. And I said, that wouldn't be comfortable in your hand. Guess what? I was wrong. Because it is.
It's pronounced Concept, honey. It's just a cool spelling.
It is pretty cool. So here, if you guys see this, where this says right here, Hex. Yeah. Anyway, so 14C28N. I haven't tested the steel yet, but see this right here where it says Made in China? Y'all don't even understand the quality of machining on this thing. People want to talk crap, but
I'm going to do the giveaway of the FLN next.
This little neck knife is just superb.
Hashtag FLN.
Oops, I put that in upside down. But little small sheath. So that's the Concept Hex.
Who makes the smaller driver that you were showing?
Hold, please. I got distracted because somebody mentioned that Civivi.
Do y'all like him showing the stuff right here, or would y'all rather see him standing there talking about it?
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, all this is new for us.
Yeah, say that. Probably Vonnerson. But Raymond was nice enough to put a T20 in there for me because he knows that's the size of our screws that I use. I've been using the 964 lately. But it's a bearing on the top. So
lower it some, honey.
No.
It's all blurry when you get too
sorry,
close.
I'm looking at this like this. You love this? Is this awesome? How cool is this tool?
No.
I think you guys hate how much of a smart ass I am. I enjoy myself. That's it.
Show the Civivi that you like.
No, I'm getting there. That's last in this box because it's my fave. So another Concept. I really like the packaging on this. So this is pretty neat.
It's so cool that y'all send us these presents.
And look. Go ahead, Umberto. Tell me what the damn blade is called.
Is this a Warncliffe? This is a Warncliffe, correct?
But look at this carbon fiber work. I would have thought that this was just printed, but it's not because you can see the depth in it, that it actually is a fiber. But this thing is ultra lightweight. The action is good. It's got a great lock on it.
It kind of sucks how good these Chinese things are, doesn't it?
Doesn't
Because
kind of
you get them
suck.
so much cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, Main Street. Got a DP. I don't know who designed it. It probably says it on the bottom. But this is a good blade. I mean, and this is neat. So I love little stuff like this.
Roberto said it's a stinky stripe.
I'm a stinky stripe. So see this jimping? When I saw this, I thought that is not going to be comfortable. It's just a half cut, but they're leaving material in the middle. That is so grippy.
Pinkerton. Oh, that's a Pinkerton design? Okay.
Oh, I have a Pinkerton. See? Thanks. Now I know stuff. So see this? this traction is super good. So I guess Pinkerton commissioned Concept in China to do this. Good blade. I like it. Now we're going to get to the blade that I just immediately, I actually went outside and interrupted CW's walk to show her this knife. Oh, wait, there's one more. This is a CRKT, and it is called the Highway Rescue. Little drop point blade, got a little swedge on it. I think this is just for ease of carry.
Everybody keeps asking the name of the screwdriver. Did you ever say what
I
it
did,
was?
but I can't pronounce it. It's right there on there. You guys read it. Vanerson.
Lower it.
Vanerson. Wanersen.
And it says EDC Bear Company too. Though.
Gear. That's a G.
Oh.
EDC Gear Co. So that's probably where he bought it from. It's the Vanerson Palm something Pocket Tool Toy 3 made in China. Wanersen. If you're in America, that says Wanersen. If you're in Germany, that says Vanerson. You guys figure it out. Vanersen! I should show its bigger brother, but then I wouldn't. So there is the Highway Rescue. This is a Terzula.
Thanks, Dean. I'm not the only dumb one. He said he thought it was bear too.
It is a bear.
EDC Bear Company. That's what it said.
Everyday carry bears. Look, that's the best self-defense item I've ever heard of in my life. Can you imagine somebody starts effing when you just throw a freaking bear at their face? Yeah. Like, you know, in the 90s, if you guys grew up around Atlanta, Trunk Monkey was a thing. But look, they got nothing on EDC Bear.
All right, so Straight Edge says we, Civivi, Syncut are all the same company.
Right.
We is the premium,
Yep.
Civivi, Midline, and Syncut.
I learned that from reading the reviews on this knife. So I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know that. Nobody tells me these things. So thanks for the lesson. So Jeremy has a Syncut that he really freaking likes, and I was crazy impressed. I think he paid like 4 cents for the thing. Not really. So
can I have an EDC Bear?
yes.
How would you keep it under control until you
just feed it meat? No, actually, you'd have to starve it. Feed it vegetables so it's pissed off, and then when you release it on your attackers, what are you breaking over there?
Sorry.
What was that? Oh.
Brenda Cosmic says they're probably my favorite Chinese knife company, but I also love Wright and Reet. And I don't know how to pronounce those.
Riot, maybe?
Riot, yes.
So look,
Riot.
Ultim. Before I got this in the mail from Raymond, I would have said Ultim is stupid and it's ugly. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm a changed man.
Are you going to start using it now?
I freaking love it. I don't know. We need to ask if we can make it. So I don't know. I feel like Jared Neath. Listen to this.
Don't forget to say bam in his way.
Slam. Sorry, I couldn't rip him off. I did. Wait. Here, because I'm fat. Salami. That's it. That's what we're gonna do now. Look at this. Okay, so
just gotta,
because they're Chinese, right? They of course had to do a version of the Shark Lock from Demco. Now I had a Shark Lock, and when I think I gave it to DeRozier's. He won it. I think he gave it away to his. I hear, I don't want this crap. He gave it to his daughter, I think. Isn't that right?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so this is a non-clanky version of. And look, I love stuff like this. Can you see? Look in that window. See it? Look. It's just. I'm sorry. I can't even speak. This is barely any.
Stuart says that Civivi Vision just made #1 on Metal Complex under 150 list yesterday.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you. And then I looked up the price. I was like, "There's
how much is it?"
It's like $100 and something bucks.
That's not even fair.
I think this was probably more, because this is the Nitro V. You know me, Raymond. I mean, Nitro V Stonewash with the Ultim and the action on this thing.
Hey, Tim was talking to somebody the other day that is our friend, and he actually came up with the name Nitro V.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is so cool.
And then I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's verified. And I'm like, no way. So, yeah. Anyway, this is what CW said to me all week. Are you going to carry it? I'm like, yes. but I'm afraid to because it's so good. This,
Super
I mean,
lock they call it, I believe.
it is super. But look, they got a little sticker in there. You guys are making these for me. Lee designed them. But I mean, look at all these awards. Award. Shut up, Saviti. Stop being so communist. Anyway, it's a good blade.
$105, that's it?
I can't buy the material to make this. So Raymond, thank you. I mean, Raymond sent stuff that I guess certain people like certain knife brands.
I'm going to do this FLN giveaway if you want to show it again while I've got this one pulled.
Yeah, I just am all beside myself.
Do it vertical so they can see it. You know, like that. And then, yeah, that's it. That's it, honey.
You can teach a
'Cause it,
EDC Bear
half of
new
the screen
tricks.
is covered up with...
EDC Bear.
Man, do y'all get all, like, nervous and anxious when these giveaway, like I was on Melissa's giveaway thing the other day and my stomach started getting all,
Yeah,
it's all
I thought
intense.
that was funny. Here, let's put this on camera. Fuzzy water.
J Rowe.
Are you?
J Rowe, you won.
Wait a
FLN.
second. J Rowe, have you won before?
I don't recognize that name.
Well, then our rumor of being rigged, we gotta do it over. Somebody that.
Yeah, y'all, J Rowe, send us an email to get you situated on the giveaway.
J Rowe is Hunter. Hunter won again. Everybody's a proxy of Hunter. He just has like 18 million fake accounts. He's a bot. So, yeah, Jeremy just sent me the picture of his send cut. I mean, it sucks. It sucks that they're that good. It just does. Because I'm like, I'm getting into making folders. I'm getting into buying folders. I'm really liking stuff. Like, I got a nice folder collection thanks to you guys. So, I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting inspired to do my own designs and stuff. And then I send my designs to an engineer and they're like, okay, this is going to cost you $16.4 million for 2 knives. And I'm like, oh, all right. What am I supposed to do? I don't even know. It's crazy. Excuse me.
Hey, will you stop burping?
I can't stop burping. I drink.
That's so gross.
I
I
drink.
was listening to our podcast the other day, like the replay, just to see if the sound was good.
Look here.
I totally heard your
Look,
burp on
look
there.
here. I burp. I'm a human. You know, if you want to watch network TV and be lied to by Fox News and CNN, then go do that. Believe everything they say. If you're going to be here, I'm going to shit on myself every once in a while, and I'm probably going to burp in your face.
Problem
That's what's
McGlock
going to
says
happen.
Emerson for folders. Does the River's Edge make the
I
Emerson
think they
folder?
may make some of those folders, but I could be mistaken on that. But I didn't specifically ask Rickman if they did or not. But they had them in their display case at Blade Show. I don't know if that's because they sell them or if they make them or what. But Emerson folders are, I mean, you can't argue with that.
I'd shut this thing down if he started doing that, y'all.
What?
They said it's better than a T.Kell FART. I don't even want to say the word.
Yeah, I mean, she hates that word. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I eat beans. It happens. You guys just don't know about it. We don't broadcast it. Yeah. I mean, I can't look. I gotta stay hydrated because I'm on stage. There's 18 million lights in this room. This beautiful complexion comes to you from the magic of cinematography, brought to you by 7 Yellow Productions of Chattanooga. You're welcome, Joe. Yeah, so that's who does our lighting and whatnot.
Straight Edge says Masserin out of Italy does great OEM work. Thanks, Straight Edge. We're always looking for new shops, but I think we're trying to keep it all U.S.
We are trying to keep it all U.S. I don't know. I mean, I've got some designs for some gentleman folders, which is
SD82. Send us an email. I'll get you a T-shirt.
Yeah, we got those. We got like
Samuel
T-shirts.
Nordyke says, can I ask you something, first-time knife user? Can you still sharpen a knife without a strop, or do you need a strop?
I think you need a strop, and it saves you a lot of time too, because I take my blades down to 400 grit, and that's it, and then I strop, and then I will cut your face off with it. Not you personally, but proverbially, it can cut a face. One face can be sliced. I just think stropping, but you don't have to spend a ton of money in a strop. My strop is a piece of leather that I put pink no scratch rouge on, and just and it'll.
Italy is waiting for all the agents.
like CIA agents? Is there
The
something
agents,
going
they
on
wanna
over
see
there?
it. They
Like
wanna
ground
see 'em.
bridges? Oh no! Just kidding. You guys are still allies.
Jeremy said you got to use some common sense with the sun cut. It's not gonna last long, or don't use it with firewood.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
split firewood.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take this Civivi
Morning, Adrian.
out there to. Yeah, thanks for the grub, BTW. Yeah.
And people are saying Lion Still and Fox, Italy.
Yeah,
Also
yeah. Italian makes some great freaking Italian. I wouldn't have a problem. I think it'd be cool to have our.
Mr. Matt wants to know if you've ever considered making a piranha sheep's foot.
Have you ever?
Is that what you drew the other day? You drew.
Yeah, I'll show you the stupid picture.
Was it a piranha sheep's foot?
Yeah, it's a piranha sheep's foot. So yes, I would. Would you ever consider figuring out why only this? What is this part of your body called? The crease in here. Anyway, it's the only part of me that's sweaty right now. So you guys are experiencing midlife with me. New sweaty patches. How odd.
Italian makes some great food for Bill Kroll. I like that skit from that comedian that talks about all of the stuff that they've done. They said it doesn't matter that they.
Yeah, you killed Jesus, but you gave us lasagna. I freaking love that.
Ravioli and stuff.
I said that to one of my buddies, one of my Israeli friends the other day. I said, I said, you know, between you guys and the Italians, you killed Jesus, so I can't really talk to you. And he goes, well, that's true. I'm sorry. Actually, history, that people know that kind of stuff. I wish we could, who that comedian is. Like, nobody cares.
Isn't it that pale blonde guy? What's his name?
Gaffigan?
Yeah, I think it's him that did that.
Well, then everybody else in the world has seen that and knows that I'm ripping off his material.
Tim, what is your favorite Michigan eats?
You know, pasties. It's something that I miss that I cannot find anywhere. I just, they don't have them in the South. They just don't. They don't have them. It's not a thing. It's like a meal in a calzone-ish thing.
Romeo, are you a doctor? You know anatomy really well. He said anti-cubital area, that part you pointed to, Tim.
Well, Google's awesome, or he's a doctor. One of the two. Or he has sweaty cubicles. I'm very anti-cubicle. I keep turning around to grab something.
You're supposed to be doing an agent showcase on the second camera.
Whatever. Umberto killed Jesus. I don't want to do anything he tells me to do.
He doesn't know that you're kidding.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Yes, he does. Umberto knows I'm kidding. He should know.
Welcome to the politically incorrect show called T.Kell Knives and Camera.
Welcome to my living room. I mean, that's what it sounds like in here. You know, I don't really talk politics a lot. I just say stuff that I find humorous.
Yeah, he actually is a doctor. He said greetings from Philippines, Tennessee CW.
Awesome, man.
That's cool.
I haven't been there in a long time. Let's go back.
Yeah, Roz,
Agent
I was actually
Chickas.
thinking when you said you had the CQC, I was thinking when he gets that CG, he's going to be
Oh, yeah.
really happy with it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm glad you like the purple because that's, you know, not everybody
Where are all
wants
these
that.
sheets coming from? Who makes these?
Umberto, I'm glad you're seeing the humor in it. He said I did actually kill Jesus, can confirm.
Yeah. Directly. He's pretty old. It's because he pickles himself drinking so much. That's how you preserve yourself, obviously. I tried it. CW can't hang with me, so here I am. I'd be, you know, intoxicated by myself, nobody to hang out with, so I just don't do it anymore.
So what were the options you said I could give away? Did you say Taylor's Ridge and Warthog? What was it you told me?
I got a striker over here that you can give away.
Striker?
So
I got a striker, or I could do the agent for the last one.
yeah, I mean, I am.
Yeah, straight edge. I completely agree with that. He said there's a lot of great American-made smaller makers. I've met a lot of them at Blade Shows. Yep.
Yeah, there are. And here's the thing. I mean, it's not to say that Chinese people don't deserve a living. You know what I mean? There's just some of their money goes to some places that are pretty tough to swallow sometimes. Does that mean the people that are designing the knives, that are making the knives, are terrible people? Absolutely not. It does not mean that. It doesn't. You know, so for me, I have to use the manufacturing here that I you know, I'm a manufacturer, so I treat my people well, and to get people that are worth a crap, I have to pay them more than the people in China are getting paid, and my material costs more, and the processes cost more, so ta-da, they're more expensive.
Jeremy said I stay too busy making knives, get drunk all the time now.
I know. I mean, every time I talk to Jeremy, it's like, meow, meow, machines in the background, and Suzanne probably had a nightmare at that noise just now. It used to be in our basement, and her and our daughter would like flip blades, screaming at me
I
about
would get
the
metal
chips.
pieces all in my. I think I still have metal pieces stuck in my.
Now
foot.
you know why Jeremy's so careful when he.
No, I'm serious. Like I feel it sometimes in my foot. I think I still have metal pieces.
Oh man, that's the worst part about. What
This
am I
is what
doing?
we've done for you, people.
Ugh.
Get metal splinters.
It's
so
really
you can get your
crazy how
blades.
I was just ready to give up on that at one point. I'm gonna put these.
Are we on camera too yet?
I'm trying to be. All right.
It's the CCP that's evil. Regular Chinese folks are nice.
Yeah, and their food tastes good.
Are you setting up, or can I?
Yeah, you can put it on there while I set up. I'm trying to find all the ones. So, Agent 1. Do I have a 2 in here?
And
No.
also, somebody wants to see the V3.
Nope. I refuse. So here's 3.
Darren Becker said, "You guys rock, miss you, and love you. Had a great time at Blade."
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to text you back, dude. It's the same as
Darren
always.
was awesome at Blade Show. Like every few minutes, he'd come and be like, "Y'all need anything?"
You
A
good?
bunch of people took care of us.
Um.
Joshua.
Yeah, I'm saving.
Joshua fed us the whole time.
I'm saving Josh's freaking thing that he sent me. 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna see. Where's my 3? Didn't I give it away last week? I'll just put the fake one up here.
Chad says he's waiting for you to throw up one of your old shed knives from back in the day. He'll definitely buy it.
Here, you want to see one? This one never got made to production. I have a bunch of blanks of it. I always thought this was a pretty great knife, but it just never made the cut.
Is there a 007 for my friend James?
Look,
Is that just like some old handmade thing you did?
mm-hmm.
It looks like a tailor's.
Yeah, it was kind of the predecessor to the Taylor's Rich. Look, I mean, you can tell it's 1095 steel. It's all rusted. Geometry's a little bit off on, you know, the tip was a little too fat, but I was trying to make a skinning knife. So you can see I had that little thumb rest there that later became the grenade texture. Pretty cool, right? That's an old one.
Show the jumping that you have on the back of that. Did you do that by hand?
Yeah, I did that by hand.
How did you do that?
I think this one was done with a hacksaw.
Lower it because it's all blurry.
It's just because it's trying to pick up stuff in the background. Yeah, I did this one with a hacksaw. Saw that? No, bandsaw, I bet.
You think it's ugly when you look at that now?
I think this one has good bones. I mean, now I can see the tweaks. You need to take some out of the belly here, but other than that, it's a pretty cool blade. I actually have some hardened blanks of that.
Vicky Artist wants the V4. She wants to know if she can buy one to test. LOL.
We don't have it in steel yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There they are. There they are. So this is 1. Use your imagination what number 2 would look like with a grip on it. 3 is basically the Night Stalker blade on this handle. 4 is this little shiv looking thing.
Do they all have? They're all just going to be Agent.
Yep.
01, 02. They don't
Yep,
have like
one.
a specific name. They're
Nope.
just-
001, 002. You know, like
yeah.
007. One of the influencers that has seen the sketches of this wants me to take the swedge out and take this jimping off the back. What do you guys think?
Yeah. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think it's better with the jimping and the swedge, or would it be better?
I mean, that's kind of our thing. That's our style. You know what I mean? I think it's more functional, but then he's thinking it'd be good for bushcraft. And then this is the one we're doing with Come Off All Off. 007.
Everybody's saying keep it as is so far.
Okay. So if you're watching, Tomas, I'm sorry, you're dumb.
Everybody says leave it.
I like it. I mean, you know, where's my sketchbook? I'm gonna do it. Should I do it?
What are you gonna show?
Show that sheep's foot.
Sure, why not?
That's cool. Look at this. I got bored and did this the other day.
Everybody says to keep it.
Is that even coming through on the camera? I can't tell. It looks like it's washed out.
You can see it a little bit.
Like a skeleton Warncliffe. I didn't like it, so I did this. I threw it away. All right, let's find...
EF said, leave Jimping and Swedge are trying to make that 006 into a remake of the Amtac knife.
Wait, what?
I guess the Amtac has a knife that looks like that? I didn't know that.
6? This is a spear point. Oh, man, I got to cover some of this up because it's like proprietary, super secret stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't looked at a bunch of Amtac's other design. I only looked at that one that got ripped off because I was angry. But apparently,
are we on camera too?
Apparently, people rip stuff off all the time. It's not a problem.
Look at that clip point piranha. Sorry. Nobody saw it, did they? It was too fast. Did you even have camera 2 up when I did that just now?
Yep.
Oops.
Ray Johnson said 003 for me. Yeah, I like 003 a lot too.
You ever thought about doing a sheep's foot on a piranha? Yeah. Sure have.
I predict that the sheep's foot piranha and the Warncliffe piranha are going to be huge sellers.
Yeah, me too. C-dub. I mean,
they have wide appeal, you know, because you're.
So you can see what I did. I pushed the plunge into. You can see the eraser marks. It was up here. It just looked weird, so I pushed it into there. And you guys sending me like sheep's foots and Warncliffes and all these things. I'm like, man, I want to make one of those. And let me put it. Let me do this and change that. And look at that. Man, we can even put a little clip on there. Woo! I love it. So go ahead, whoever our competitors are, release it before I do. Idiots. Sorry. Can't say that.
Can you please describe all the blade shapes and their uses, the ones that are currently in the T.Kell lineup?
With all the new stuff that's coming this year, it's like 40 blades.
That would take a long time, but you could maybe talk about a few of the basic ones.
All right, give me the first one. I got one on me. Combatant.
What do you recommend for someone with huge hands?
I mean, the Op series is going to be great. Is great. Here, let's look at the. Are you on camera 1 or 2?
1 right now.
Okay, so here's the Ops. So that's a full size grip, even for big people. You got enough room to get your hand in there.
Hey, Vicky, if we make that V4, I'll be sure to get you one.
Well, Jason wants us to. We just have to find the place, the shop, the spindles, the capable bodies. Jeremy, hire people. Wink, wink, hint, hint. So yeah, the Ops is good for big hands. The Mercenary, the FMF, if I had one. I mean, for an EDC slender line blade, I think that Ops is going to be good. If you're looking for a big blade, there's the Sapper. So that's a big knife. You know what I mean? I think it's funny. My friend that's Jewish goes, that knife's a little too Jewy for me. I'm like, you're a Jew. Whatever.
Alvaro, yeah, the Nighthawk is considered a CG.
Yep, it is. And then the Mercenary with a full grip, that's a good one.
Bowie Piranha all the way. I would love the shit out of that.
Yeah, I drew one. I just don't have it quite right. It's weird. I also did a trailing point on there. It just looks weird.
What is the 6th knife on the right? On the wall or on the second camera? Which one?
Because the camera cuts off here, so there's like 2 that way. This one?
I don't know. We'll wait. We'll wait and see.
Maybe it's the Striker.
Can we see all the Ops series designs?
Yeah, didn't we just... Oh, no.
No, it doesn't count when I read something. That's not me cussing. That's me just reading it.
Oh, did you do something?
They said LOLCW.
Yeah, she never did this, and I ruined her whole life.
Yeah, Tim has everybody around here cussing.
Man, that crazy? Except for our kids. I'll punch them in the head. Actually, our oldest daughter,
the guys in the shop that didn't cuss, all cuss.
They all do. It's terrible.
husband's a bad influence.
Yeah, I mean, freaking Joe was telling me that he's not allowed to watch me because I'm influential, like I'm actually an influencer. I get him in trouble all the time. I mean, how much cooler could you be than to be just like me? Put on some weight, grow a beard, be inappropriate, don't bathe. What else do I do?
Burp on camera.
Burp on camera. Say disparaging things about who killed Jesus. I don't
Be
Man.
really, really politically incorrect on all kinds of subjects.
I know. I make everybody in all parties mad on some level because I think I'm a critical thinker. So I'm like, yeah, well, that's really cool, but. And then they're like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, Tim will just tell people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, honey, I can't believe you said that. They're going to think you hate them.
I know. I just thought that if you guys could say stuff like that to me and I don't have my fanny hurt about it. I mean, I'm respectful. I'm not rude, right? Or am I? Who knows?
So if you want the engraving, you can just add it in the notes or send an email. I believe the option is there when you order now to add engraving, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then just put in the notes camo or whatever, whatever you want on there.
Mm-hmm. What was the response to the sheep's foot piranha and the clip point?
Well, good.
Oh, that little clip blade was pretty freaking awesome on that piranha grip too. Here's the thing though. I'm creative, right? So I've got years worth of drawings. If we had the avenue to put all of these blades out, one, I would die from overwork. And it would kill Jeremy and the other machine shops that are doing stuff from overwork. But it would be tougher for the people that are trying to keep us from growing to keep us from growing.
So I think she was talking about the knives you were showing on second camera. So maybe
here,
point those out.
Go over there.
I may be still confused. But...
I don't know. Go over here and you over here again.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a double edge clip point stabby slicey. 01. Just came out, sold out way freaking faster than I thought it was going to. We can do it on single edge. So this is not like a dagger style blade. It's a clip. So this is angled down. So there's a clip there. And this is the full belly. So this blade, maybe if you got it in single edge would be good for EDC. It would be really good for cleaning game with that belly like that. But outside of defensive style use and just everyday slicing task, I mean, it cuts meat like, seriously, it cuts steak and stuff super good too. So I guess it's not just a defensive knife.
Chad DeRoser said, apparently it's frowned upon to tell people it's not that I hate you, it's more that you're stupid. It's definitely a Marine thing.
Yeah. Can we talk after I call you dumb? You know, like, I don't understand that. I don't actually call
Gina,
people
so
dumb.
the one that was laying on the table that you had laid out, and I don't remember, I think they said 6. Now
This?
I forgot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one?
I don't remember now.
Maybe they'll answer. All these on the table? So, this is a spear point.
Yes, we will, Ross. We will make
Amtech
them again.
may have one. I don't know. I know I like spear point blades, so a lot of people make them. I haven't. I thought for the longest time one of these blades that I liked a lot was an Amtech blade, and it was not at all. Because what's his name? Dave was talking about it on OG Blade Reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I thought that was an Amtech.
What is it? A compliance edge?
Uh-huh. Yep, it is. I didn't know that. But it doesn't look like this at all. I mean, it's a triangle. So. Yeah,
Krav Maga said looks like a compliance edge henchman. And man, if we took the jimping and the swedge off, it would be like a twin of a compliance edge henchman.
Yeah, and I don't know that.
Except for the handle's different, right?
Yeah, I have a henchman, I think. Yeah, I traded for this. So. So it's got this super rounded spine. No jimping, no clip. The grind is a little bit lower, but it is a spear point blade as well. Doesn't really have a guard, no choil, but it is a spear point. So ours is a bit longer, a little bit slender. I've got a little bit more belly a little less belly. I mean, it's a little pointier here. I really wanted to basically slim down the Raider style blade and length to make it a little bit more stabby, but a lot of people use a blade like this for bushcrafty type of work. But so like Krav Maga said, if you were to take the guard out, remove the jimping, add a little bit more belly in here, remove the swedge, completely change the handle, it would be exactly like somebody else's knife. So if it were exactly the same but completely and utterly different.
Hey, Alex, we probably will release some more piranhas in August. If you have a current order, we're going to be shipping those soon.
Yeah, I don't have a ton, but we do have the steel for like 600 more, I think.
And then some people are saying it looks like the DCK. Who makes that? Is that the Amtac? I think it's funny, like, we don't even know this stuff, and then people tell us it looks like something.
Yeah.
And then Tim will look it up. He'll be like, oh.
Kind of does.
After.
I'm about to look up DCK right now on this thing. Yeah.
All right, so what y'all want me to give away? The Striker or the Agent 001? The red Agent 001? That's probably the name of the component.
Oh, yeah. Stephen Clayton sent me this a while back about this ring. Are you on 2 or 1?
I'm on you right now.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, it's a little clippy thing. DCK. What was it called? Is that the blade?
Maybe it's the Compliance Edge name.
I don't think
the
so.
red handled one was the 001.
DCK Knives.
That's probably the name of the Compliance Edge.
Oh, yeah, that's that pointy one. So, yeah, I mean, that's completely different, but it does have a handle made of metal.
Let me see. What does it look like?
Here it is. That looks, I thought that was an Amtac.
I thought that was a Compliance Edge.
It is. See, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It is. It is Compliance Edge.
Got some really aggressive jimping.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the, I don't know what DCK stands for, but it is a Compliance Edge. Maybe, hopefully that's an acronym for something, because if it's one letter away from being vulgar.
What is it?
DCK?
Oh.
Just saying. I don't want to be a DCK about it, but. So, yeah. Any other questions about Agent 01?
Looks like everybody wants to 001 out instead of well, they're telling me to do both, but out of the choices they want the 001
for the giveaway. Help just text red 001, and as everybody else that texted me, it's almost futile at this point to try to text me, because it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of texts. And by the time I get to them, I'm either passing out at midnight in my chair from doing emails or whatever the hell else I'm doing. And I get to it, and then I start to type and I'm asleep, or a million other people call me or whatever. It's like, I think I want to throw my phone on the roof. I think
that has been the hardest part to me about growing.
Yes.
Is anybody that doesn't feel like they're, like if they feel like they're left out or something, I hate that. Like I'm constantly,
these are friends of mine, and I'm like,
we need to write these people back. I feel terrible.
Yeah, and then I'll think I will, and then I'll look back, and there's like a message that's this long that's from like a month ago that I never hit send on. It's just the stupidest thing in the world.
We were talking to somebody the other day, and he was talking about how the knife community used to be not so corporate and backbiting and all that several years ago when he first got into the community, and how disillusioned he was with how everything has gotten. And
I didn't know this.
He basically said that, the customer is forgotten about. And
I guess that's why we're successful. Because
we were talking about how important the customer is. Y'all are people, like individuals and friends. So if we can't communicate with y'all on a one-on-one basis, then I feel like
it's so hard.
Failed. Like I can't stand the thought of getting, that's my biggest problem with growing. Like I want to make sure we still can communicate.
I don't mind divesting my knowledge on sharpening a knife or building the knife, or how to make a sheath, or how to put a clip on a blade, or how to package a box, or
They want to do the weirdly engraved huntsman. Maybe I'll do that at the end. Go over there and show the 001 so I can do this giveaway.
I don't mind designing the knife, figuring out the procedures, getting something new, bringing it to market, any of that kind of stuff. Me too, EF. I don't mind teaching someone else, because it's like we were kind of having some hiccups in sharpening the 001 in the shop. So I had to stop everything else that I do every day, and I had to go over there and I had to get with Jesse and I be, all right, watch this. This is the steps to how to sharpen this thing this way. And it clicked, like, oh, holy crap. So I don't mind doing that, because he can sharpen very, very well, and if I develop the procedure to do that, I don't mind giving that to him. But what we do mind giving to people is the customer communication. Like, so if I can push away more of that.
Hey, the hashtag is not going to be called hashtag red 001. Maybe I don't have to show it. It's actually going to be hashtag NAF, KNAF.
Hey, that's what that poster
for the red
says.
001.
We're probably going to get in some that's probably copyrighted.
Manual, all you have to do, Manuel, all you have to do is, that's the American pronunciation. Manual.
Yeah, read how to do it. That's the instruction manual.
Manuel. All you have to do is just do the hashtag word, and if Tim would show a knife over there, I'll put it up on the screen.
Which word? Which knife?
Show that 001.
It's there. Ready? And go.
And it's just hashtag NAF for this red 001.
Man, what would be cool is if I could do like OD green screws. That would look really cool against this kind of blood red. Look neat. Sorry, that's my creativity. See, look. If those screws were OD green. Anyway, sorry to say things that'll never happen. I did learn yesterday that I could have plated our existing screws and not tried to kill Don to make them by hand. But I think hand making them for that special project was really exciting.
So I'll give that away here in a minute if you want to.
So,
questions?
I'm getting feedback on my phone about this here knife, the one that.
What, people loving it?
Looks like somebody else's. Well, actually, I think it looks like 4 other people's knives, which to me makes it safe that you'd have to blend 4 knives together to get this one, which means it's different. Nobody gets pissed at me for being ripping off Japanese culture for doing a Western Tonto for 007. Funny thing is, this was going to be 007, and this was already made 006. But
Tav wanted that one.
He wanted the numbers.
He's James Bond.
He wanted the numbers 007. Then I'm like, wait a second, is DeMarco going to be upset by that? Sorry, I'm straightening these because.
Why would he be upset about not getting the 007?
Because wouldn't everybody want to be part of a collab on a blade named 007?
No.
He would. Whatever. Don't diminish me, woman. What else you want? Oh. We're going to have to do. What camera are you on right now?
I'm on you now.
On me now. You now.
How do the knives feel in smaller hands? People with small hands chime in.
Yeah, because I don't have smaller hands.
I know that if you have really, really, really tiny hands, some people say that the Piranha is about the only one, but I don't know how small your
There's
hands
been
are.
2 instances where people said their hands were too small. One of them is on the live now, and another one is another guy, and he said, admittedly, I have the world's smallest hands. And he found this ring to be too far spread out. But I wear...
Hey, Ross, Apache is available in a lot of the blades. It's not updated yet, but you can send us an email and we'll see if we have it.
I wear a medium to large glove. So medium can be a little tight on me, and large it can be good. So if it does not fit, you must acquit. But this is the Guardian 2.0 that we may have to dip into
Yeah, I know that's a knife company, Matthew. I just was trying. I didn't know what blade I was giving away next. So.
Well, didn't it start out as just an accessories guy? Or like he had a YouTube channel or something?
I'm not really sure the history of, isn't it Ben Banters?
I don't, you know more about these people's names than I do. You're like, hey, Taylor Martin said he loves your knife. I'm like, who is that? Now I know, Taylor, we're on a speaking and friendly-ish basis.
How many of those 2.0s are out and about in the world?
Maybe 4. Maybe.
Joey says that it fits a boy's hand just great. And he's got a small hand because he's a boy.
He's a man. He's a budding man. Budding. He look fierce. Wait.
Ben Peterson. What did I call him? Did I say the wrong person?
That's what I'm saying. Like, people get so offended by that. Like, what is that reflection? I know y'all see it. Something over here. See it? I see my arm over there and over here. I don't know. Sorry. I'm weird. Carry on. I'm not sure which Joey said that, but JC looked fierce with that plastic axe. Oh, that's pretty cool. That should be your t-shirt. But that picture, like your outline, like the hashtag I kill you, that's your shirt of just the outline of you.
Thank you, Cobra, for all your orders with us so far.
Thanks, guys. That's
okay. So I wasn't wrong. It is Ben Banters. Okay, but his name is Ben Peterson. Gotcha.
I got his poster right there. It was covered up by my field jacket, and I had to put some other stuff on the wall. Okay.
Straight Edge says I've tried other ring knives, and the only one that fits my hand correctly are T.Kell. Obviously, it's different for everyone. Thank you. That's cool.
That was the thing for me. Why I came up with the Night Stalker originally. I'm assuming that Josh is on here.
He hasn't been commenting, but he was on earlier and gave us $100.
So
he's still on or not.
Let's talk about this. Let's go to 2. You ready? Are you on 2?
Mm-hmm.
Look, this
has
got to be the most beautiful knife I've ever seen. I mean,
this is a forged AF knife, and he used the Baker Forge and Tools steel.
So what you don't know is that this darker gray is a different steel than this shiny stuff. So each one of these lines is the way they have folded that steel and beat it down into one homogeneous piece all the way through. It's called mosaic Damascus. I don't know. It speaks for itself. I cannot imagine what
he's on.
He had to outlay to buy me this knife. I have been caught many times just gazing at it. Anybody that comes into the bunker this last week has taken it off the wall. I'm like, what in the world? I mean, look at this. I don't know. I don't even have words. And I think that may be wrought iron, which is incredibly difficult to pattern weld like this.
How does he do that?
I don't know, but you can feel it.
Show the whole knife so people can see the whole thing.
So it's a ring blade. Look, if you've got big hands, there you go. You can have a whole nother.
You're probably not going to want to use that, though, because it's so
No, cool. And Carson was like, please use this knife. I'm like, I can't. I cannot bring myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put a scratch or any kind of blemish on it.
The heat treat's on, though, I can tell. It's got a hell of an edge on it, too.
Let's put it in some kind of a display case.
I'm going to have to. But then Carson's other blade that Josh didn't give me this. Almost said that. Oops.
No.
This guy didn't want to be identified. So this is another forged AF blade. So this is a copper Damascus. You guys don't understand the skill that it takes to fold steel like this.
And this is
one of a kind.
The Damascus is made by
Baker Forge.
Right. which I didn't know about them, but they're everywhere now. I saw so many people using their steel at Blade Show.
Yeah, I didn't know about them when I first saw this knife. I thought he had made this steel.
And did we say earlier that that's where you got that raindrop steel from?
No, but it is. It's on the sticker. I don't know if they picked up on it. But I emailed with Coy. Anyway, Josh, man. Oh, thank you so much. It is just craftsmanship like this.
Yeah, Tim was sitting over in his chair just staring at it the other day.
Like, I can't.
Can you imagine what went into making this? Like, how did they fold this in like this?
It's just incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And I'm not sure what wood this is. But
are your special edition knives going to come with your lifetime warranty?
yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Monkey. There's no way he's giving that away.
No flipping way on your life. Not happening. And
what agent is the one with the Apache grips on it?
That will be 6. This one, right? Am I on 2 still?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So this will be 6. And he wants.
I mean, that's just a resin model, so it's not going to be black when we make it.
No. I mean, I hope to talk to another. We could do DLC and all those other things.
Straight Edge said Las Vegas Forge is getting real popular as well. Do they do cool stuff like that? Like Baker? And that guy's young. How did he figure out how to do this stuff?
YouTube.
It's so unique. I've never seen any of that. Well, maybe it's out there. I don't know.
It probably is. And I'm like going on and on. Like, this guy makes the only stuff like this in the whole wide universe. And he probably isn't.
All right, we got a few more minutes till the last giveaway. For some reason, I did something weird with it.
Oh, I was thinking about Zach sent a message or posted a comment on YouTube about the sapper and saying to put the this this up against the sapper, and I'm like, I don't want to embarrass the sapper. These are a completely different use case. I mean,
that thing's heavy too.
I opened this and I told Seed, I was like, I could use this right now on our property. Like, I need to, but then I don't want to.
Pretty fly for a knife guy. No, I've never seen that. Kyle Royal Knives with $60,000 swords. That's crazy.
Man, so what's it called? Pretty fly for a knife guy? He makes knives?
No, that's his screen name.
Oh.
If you guys ever watch Kyle Royer Knives?
No.
Pilot Goldie said, saving my pennies now for 006. That blade shape is what I've been looking for.
Yeah, man, we've needed a spear point, and I played around with designs, and I finally took.
Hey, wait, pause. King of Knives loves the Storm Vector, then that means it's a hell of a knife.
Yeah, if he can't break it, it cannot be broken. It can't be done. That's your type of blade, dude. Like, straight up. I bet you couldn't break the sapper either, though. Have you tried? He'll break it. He'll be like, hey, I towed a tractor trailer with a sapper and broke the tip. Like, oh. That's what I do for a living. I just move tractors around with my arms. But yeah, Storm Vector's a beast.
A lot of people want to see the handles with the color names. If we get the stupid new website, you'd be able to see them accurate.
Yeah.
And how they actually look. I don't know. I would say it's coming soon, but
we got a payment processor approved yesterday. But now we got to be able to show the out of stock.
Ronald wants to know if you can only pick 3 of your knives for EDC, self-defense, battle belt, and survival. Which you picking?
Man, I don't know, because I do different stuff every time with different blades. And that changes, like I would say EDC. I used to let's say the Raider. It was always the Raider. I carried the Raider. Then we redesigned the Combatant, and I started carrying it a lot. But then when we came out with the Night Stalker CG, that was my EDC all the time, and I will switch back to it too.
You did the Nighthawk for a while.
Nighthawk. I carried the Night Guard. Remember when we were building our fence? I was prying the boards with the Night Guard. I was like, man, I freaking love this knife. I never would have thought I would be able to do this, and I used the crap out of it. I don't think there's one knife to rule them all. And even my battle belt, like I'll carry the FMF on it for the most part, but that's if I want to do slicing work. But if I think I'm going to be piercing Kevlar or doing more piercing type of work, then I'm going to go with the mercenary or the ops hawk. Shit.
It's too hard to choose.
I don't know. I mean,
that was like the question I asked all the makers at the show. What's your favorite?
and then they go,
No, actually, they would always pick one up.
But doesn't it change? Because, like, you learn, for me, I learn as I go. And then I'm like, all right, I really like this aspect of fill in the blank, this blade. But it's like making a spear point. I've never been able to nail a spear point style blade. And I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. And the mercenary is pretty close to a spear point, and it's just such a good freaking blade. But I didn't have an EDC sized one. And there's a use case for a spear point.
The person asked about the 001 shipping. They are shipping in the order that we received them. So if you ordered on the 7th, I know we were going through June 5th orders.
Should be getting close. I mean,
yeah,
we're sharpening those, and that one takes a while to sharpen, actually.
Jay Blaney said Piranha, Raider, and Bushman.
Yeah, and then some people would go Piranha, Combatant, Mercenary. So I think the Piranha, especially as think about the DP1 that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The DP1's going to cut into my own sales on other stuff. Because
Georgie's on. He said, I think 4th of July sounds like a great time to launch more than rockets. Is that when the website's going to be?
Look, well, that depends. And he could probably speak to this too. We're waiting on that one last thing where the button will reflect the order status. So to try to break it down in lay terms, one of the big reasons we're moving to big commerce is, one, they're not communists, and two, if we have a blade that's not shipping within, say, a 2-week time period, you can put that in the system and it'll say, pre-ordered this blade, and it'll tell you your expected wait time. So you guys we've previewed, maybe, I don't know, you might be able to log on and share screen with the other one. I don't know, while I'm talking about it.
We probably don't have time because we're already 2 hours.
Whatever. How many people are on here right now?
361.
So 361 people will wait for you to pull that up over there and look at Jorgie's beautiful work. By the way, when you guys see his work,
we showed it one day.
Yeah. So that button, instead of saying buy now or add to cart, would say pre-order, because you guys don't
Is the Bushman a lot longer than the Raider?
Read. You don't read. It is. I'll show you in just a second. So you guys don't read where it says this is a pre-order blade, 3 to 6 months. So we figured if we had it reflect that on the thing, you push the button, pre-order, boom, you would know. And it had a little pop-up thing that says, click OK to acknowledge that you are ordering a blade that is shipping in 3 to 6 months, whatever. So we built this thing with my crazy idea. I thought it would be neat to have like a Ford F-150 style, choose your color, choose your wheels, choose your interior, all that. So we spent months and months and months and months. Well, I didn't. I just annoyed the shit out of Jorgie for months and months and months. Can we do it? We finally solved that. But now the stupid button does not reflect. So we have to get custom coding done. And in case you guys aren't aware, that's harder than making a knife, to get that button to reflect that. So Jorgie and I and camera wife been like, all right, do we do it without that, or do we just say whatever? But then we got to communicate, and it's like, I'm just gonna shoot myself in the face. That's the thing. I would shoot myself in the face on the 4th of July if we don't launch the website under the cover of all the things going off, so nobody will know. It'd just be just another random boom, and somebody else can build the knives, because it's always some little stupid thing. But one day, all the pieces. And here's the thing, you guys know, I'm a believer. So if things happened, somebody in Michigan's calling me. Pontiac. I wonder if that's where the Pontiac was made. Actually, all the cars used to be made in Michigan. So something's stalling it for a reason. There's a reason we haven't been able to launch. As much as all of us have wanted and busted our freaking tail for, I don't know, 8 months to get the crap done. There's a reason. It's certainly not to save me money because, my God, I pay every month for all that crap.
I get a lot. I'm just reading people, their knives that they like the best because people are popping up like their top 3.
Oh, here's the Bushman.
And people really, really love the FMF. Like, I get emails all the time. Like, this might be the best.
Y'all don't even know. Thomas Alas. Thomas, why do I always do that?
Don't do that.
Thomas.
He said his mom and sister watch this. You can't say that.
I didn't mean to. It's only because he said something about it. I've called him. Actually, I'm just going to start calling him Thomas Alice because we're in the South. All right, so here's the difference between the Raider and the Bushman. Quite a bit. But the new one does have a swedge. I just don't have one.
Wasn't it Will that made you that double sheath that where you could put one on top and
Baldric
one
style
on the
sheath?
bottom?
It was hanging on there until last week, and it took a tumble and fell down. Oh, there it is. It's back there. Let me grab it. Oh, God. I wanted them to do these on a production level. And, like, you could have a... It's really cool. Oh, God.
Will Elder needs an FMF.
Yeah, I need one, too. Freaking... I gave mine to Tech Tav. All right, so this is neat as crap. So Bushman, and where did the Taylors go that I was going to give away? Where'd I put it? Here it is. Found it. Just kidding. So super cool. I showed this before.
Oops, I'm so bad about putting.
Look. So they both would hang. So it's like a drop sheath, Baldric style, which is, I think, what the leather thing means.
I think that would be so good for like camping because you'd have.
Yeah, because you know, if you're skinning a deer, the Taylor's works good, and then if you're cutting the meat and slicing the meat, the Bushman works good. And then, but his idea was to have where this back piece was always going to be the same, and then if you wanted to order Bushman Raider or Taylor's Piranha or whatever, you could just build them. But this would take like a whole manufacturing facility. Incredible work though. Super good work. Anyway, you guys can't have this one. So
all right, let's go over to the second camera so I can do this giveaway.
Let me.
We're about out of time.
What are you showing me?
We're gonna give away this red 001.
Okay, so let's show it. Ooh, I about cut my damn self on that reverse.
Just so you know, there's a big square over most of the blade when I have the.
So does that help? Is that good for you? Do I need to go left or right?
No, you're good in the middle.
Okay.
Right there.
Wicked.
Pine 26.
Haven't you won before?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, I told you it was rigged.
Pine 26. Do you like red? Pine 26?
No, he likes green, obviously. Pine trees.
I'm not changing that handle either. You have to take it in red.
Yeah.
If you don't like red, you're sell it to somebody else.
You see that? Where are we at?
It's time to get off.
It's time to, what time is it? 2 minutes past, you freaking
And we
circus
started
animals.
a little early too, so.
Wow, we've been doing extra long. Sorry.
Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
Everybody
guys.
Everybody has a safe 4th.
Yeah, don't shoot each other with shit that explodes. Be less dumb. A friend of mine did that crap, like, idiot. Anyway, idiot. Me and this dude I grew up with, it's a wonder that I'm alive. We did the dumbest stuff in my whole entire life.
You'll have to tell the story about how you shot your eye out. Have we told that story before?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I do not think so.
To show
I didn't
that story.
well.
I think we did tell that story.
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
If we did, Hunter would know, and he would win it as a trivia question.
Did we tell that story, Hunter?
Did we tell it? How I didn't actually shoot it out a battery detonation in an M1, but I was shooting and almost blew my face off.
He said nope. LOL. Okay, we'll tell him next week.
No, I'll forget by next week.
Somebody will remind
or
us.
die.
All right.
All right. Hey, be safe. Be nice. I would say buy our blades, but there's not but a handful in stock. But Thanks for when you do.
Yeah, I guess that's why I said shoot your eye out. You said Red Ryder BB gun.
That's right. It's an icicle. Nothing to see here.
August drop this time, Ronald.
August.
Not July.
We're not doing the July 1st drop, guys. We got to get the piranhas and the night stalkers from the, and we got to get the raiders and all the crap from January out. So we have increased production tremendously, which is why we're sitting on so many thousands of blades that have not been sold. I was waiting for the website launch, and we have to do a price increase to cover our cost of materials going up, and we got to ship the stuff that is pushing 6 months. So we got to do that before. So that'll be done before August 1st. It smells great. I think camera daughter or shipping daughter.
Yeah, she cooked us some lunch.
Something be smelling real good up there. I can smell it. All right, guys, have a great freaking week. If you need something, don't hesitate to email. Be awesome, and have a happy Independence Day. And remember the morals that this country was founded on before you're a jerk face to somebody this week. Bye.
Bye.